Does it change that Michael Jackson's dead compared to R. Kelly being alive right now?
That's a big thing as well, right? People saying, "No, he's not here to defend himself." But
I mean, Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, man, that man was a fucking monster. That man built hospitals.
Yeah.
I think the thing with Jimmy Savile is that there were so many people that came forward that actually came forward and had consistently come forward while he was alive.
No, because it had been happening all like he'd
but it's been getting shut. It got shut down by the police every single time. Yeah. But you can go back and you can say that like all of these women over like 60 years or whatever had been coming forward, and there's no way they could have known each other because they're all from different parts of the country and they're all saying similar things about him, and it's been shut down every time, so they've never had a chance to meet each other, and it never went anywhere. Whereas Michael Jackson had big court cases where they really went to town on him. You know, they made him, they examined his penis and
what?
Yeah. Yeah,
why?
because one of because
castrated or something like that?
no because
Is that just like a
I think that's
rumor?
yeah, I think that's a
Yeah,
rumor.
no,
Because he had that skin condition, and I think one of the kids said that there was a strange mark on his penis. I'm assuming from that skin condition.
Right.
So then they had to check whether
the mark was.
Yeah. So the police took pictures of his genitals,
Right.
and
then they showed them in court.
No, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think those pictures were leaked to the press.
Fucking hell.
So at that point, it's like anyone in the country could turn around and say similar things to those kids because it's so public domain at that point.
That I do kind of remember that. That whole time, but I think we would have been quite young as well.
Yeah, we were quite young.
I do vaguely remember it happening.
I've just been this age all my life.
I was born with a
We were quite young. Shayan, how did it feel?
All right, Grandad.
I mean, my walking stick is left. I can't move now.
But I remember that case. Like
No, exactly. That's my point. I remember it, and I remember it being fucking huge because I wasn't. I mean, obviously, when you were that young, can't remember how long, but I remember, like, you don't really know that much about it. So I would have been 10.
Like 9, yeah.
So you're not really that clued in to like what is really happening, but I can still remember that because like Michael Jackson was just such a fucking big star.
Honestly, the last thing I remember before his death was when he had his kid and just dangled him off the balcony. Yeah. That's the last thing. And then the next news I hear about Michael Jackson is like he's dead. I'm like, okay.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, of course, a lot of stuff might have happened in between. But
I went to Berlin and I did take. So they keep that window open,
right?
Like day in, day out, that he dangled blanket out of. And I did take a picture of it. I put it on my Instagram stories.
Let's find that.
It's like fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. A child almost died here.
I'm at the place of the famous Berlin dangle.
Yeah, literally. Like,
whoa. Michael was here.
Michael was here.
I don't know where I was going with that.
No, I liked it anyway. I don't care where it was going. I was enjoying it.
There were a lot of question marks around that man, and I think that makes it quite hard for people to stop and get one thing. For me, a massive thing was his chin. His chin changed a lot. Okay. Like, we're talking, he was a child.
Where are we going with
this? No. So my point is... Yeah. Let me say it in the context of myself.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
I look at Michael Jackson like this whole fucking plethora of what the hell happened here. Yeah. Okay.
The whole plethora of what the hell happened here. Gone wrong. What is this plethora?
Like that.
I'm gonna steal that.
But the thing.
Alexa, define plethora.
Plethora.
But the thing is, like, there's just too many things.
No, I do get what you mean. So much.
I can't look at him as a person because as soon as I look at him as a person, I'm like, well, why was his hair straight? If he didn't want to look like a white guy and he was proud to be a black guy, why was his hair straight? Like, what? I mean, my chin thing is that randomly his chin got like hella cleft. It got like
box.
And then he started to like
Superman.
Just like swallow.
Yeah.
He started to put makeup in it, but then he kept saying that the only like surgery that he'd had was on his nose, and that was to help him sing better. But so then there's so that's his chin. That moves on to his nose, which moves on to his skin, which then moves on to like
also help with make singing better.
To the other siblings getting the same things done, which then moves on
they
to
want to sing better as well.
which then moves on to
sing better.
Which then moves on to the way the dads treated them all.
Well, because they abused them all. He's like, didn't he like used to beat Michael all the time?
That's not even
only all the time.
That's not even alleged.
No, that's not alleged. They had actual doctor
He is
proof.
on camera saying that he smacked them up. He didn't beat them, but he smacked them up. I mean,
semantics
different. The nuance of beating a child in the 50s.
You know what? A child in the 50s. Hey, I didn't beat him up. I smacked him.
That's
if I'd beaten him, they would have known.
It's like you call a spade a spade. You hate your child. Like, you're a child abuser.
That's
like
the.
But because of all these things that you could just keep going on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and even the little hee thing that he had, I'm not going to do it.
He just did.
I mean, I could have gone a lot further, but no. But even like that, and the fact that he couldn't say certain words, and he like stuck to it.
As in, like,
his voice,
say, or like he wasn't
the whole
allowed
like
to say?
Shimon thing was apparently him saying "come on."
Oh.
It wasn't.
I know. As night leads from day, I know.
All right.
That was nonsense.
That was absolute poppycock.
But then there's that. Then there's the, incredible dancing.
Man can move.
Yeah. There's Neverland. There's all of the paintings that he had of himself.
Really fucking creepy.
There's the animals. There's the kids in the bed. There's
These all kind of sound like
there's a giraffe.
But the thing, you can keep just listing things after things.
You've already gone through probably about 15, and there are probably more.
Which is why I can't look at Michael Jackson as a person, because I just find that he's just such an array of just.
No, what's it? What would it?
It was a plethora of what the hell happened here.
Just the unexplainable stain.
I mean,
the montage of heck.
Unexplainable stain.
Wow. If anyone was to make that joke, I would have thought it wouldn't be you.
Well, a bag of surprises. This podcast.
My hands are not in hot
That
water.
spade that I just called a spade is going to be used to dig you a hole, sir.
I'll gladly scoop it.
It wasn't much better. Okay.
But
okay.
For that reason, I think it's very hard for people to just look at Michael Jackson, the paedophile, because it's like Michael Jackson, the this, that, the other. Just keep going. Like all of the weird things that people kept saying about him kind of worked in his favour. Like they said that his nose fell off.
Yeah, like the
I believed that.
What?
Do you know?
I believe
they
that.
made jokes about it, like the scary movie.
They said they were just like they'd had so much plastic surgery that it just.
Yeah, that was. I remember hearing that. When,
because that can happen.
No, it can, and that was.
If you say so, man.
Well, I mean, we
100% that can happen. There's an illness that you can get where your nose can just drop off.
Just one day you're strolling down the road and...
Well, it's not like one day you're strolling down the road and
then you smell
drops,
dog shit.
But like one day, like you notice that your nose isn't so good, and then like a month later, it's like, well...
It starts to crack up a bit. And then...
Well, it's because it's mainly cartilage. So if the cartilage rots away, then you're kind of left with just the bone structure. So technically, it hasn't actually fallen off.
What would cause it to rot?
No, there's a woman out there that has literally got a hole where her nose should be.
No, but surely that what happened is that they got rid of the bone that was around. So
I think she's had like operations and stuff. But
either way, it's not great.
It's real.
Yeah.
The whole plethora of
what the heck.
I mean, yeah. This is what I mean. He's just there's just too much.
There is just too much.
There's just too much to unpack about certain people, and like R. Kelly as well. Like I feel like in a way, if we joke about it, we're kind of enabling it. Like we're joking about it, and we're like laughing at him, but at the same time, we're massively downplaying what it is that people are saying.
That's true. Yeah, what he has done is fucking crazy. But there's also someone who is slightly different, but also I feel like equally seems to get away with everything. Is Chris Brown? Like he's got in trouble again for like beating women again. You know about this, right?
Oh my goodness, I was thinking of Chris Rock.
Oh right, no.
I was like,
Rock's fine.
Marty the zebra. Oh no,
holding on to things. Like,
no, Chris Brown.
Not my dear sweet Chris Brown. No, that's very true. But I feel like Chris Brown, he did kind of get a lot of what was coming to him. He went to prison. He went to prison and he did time
But then he got out and did it all, got really famous again with loads amount of money and then beat another woman.
Did he actually beat up a woman? I know
he got arrested. No, he got arrested for rape.
No, but then that got actually found out to be a lie.
No, he definitely beat someone else as well. So. I'm just saying he's not a very nice person.
Something to Google later.
It's just like when you really want something on someone. Well, he definitely did this thing.
What? So are we going to sit here and defend Chris Brown?
I'm out.
Are we going to sit here and defend Chris Brown? All right.
Well,
fine.
I'm not going to defend Chris Brown. But then there's an argument with Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
He did time. He said he was sorry, and he's done a lot of interviews where he's said, "Can't I just live? Like, can someone?"
I'm sure his victims asked the same question.
No, but yeah.
Can someone rebuild a career after this?
Yeah, well, okay. That's you bring up a really good point, and it's something that I actually think because you know what has happened this week, which is kind of slightly different, but you know that the good news is that. Is it James Gunn? He's back, reinstated, directing Guardians of the Galaxy after being fired for the most bullshit reason of all time.
Which was?
He made a joke on Twitter 15 years ago about paedophiles. Right. And he actually
15 years ago?
I don't know. But it was about 10 years ago.
Twitter's only been open for 14 years.
Okay. My point is, it's a long time, right? And no, but he made the joke.
He had his
semantics pedantic.
I want a thread here, right? So
he had that tweet.
No. My point is that he had already apologised when he was hired to make the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and they were like, "That's fine." He had apologised again 2 years later when he was making the second one because someone brought it up again. But before making the third one, someone brought it up again, and he got fired. Which is the fucking dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my life.
What was the joke? Do you remember?
I can't remember what it was. It was just a shit joke. It was just a shit joke. Like, and he basically said that in my younger years, I was trying to be a comedian, and I was trying to be a provocateur. I'm not that person anymore. That I realised that was in the I went too far of a joke, and I've apologised to people multiple times.
I think it's kind of hard for me to comment on that because I don't know what the joke is.
Yeah.
And I think there's like instances where you find out things about people before they were famous, what they were saying.
Well, like you got the whole Kevin Hart thing as well, haven't you, for the Oscars?
Yeah. But like, I think I was reading something about how Iggy Azalea, before she was famous, had done a tweet where she was like, she called black people the N-word.
Right.
And she'd like made some comment about like, oh, there's a load of guys outside McDonald's in a fight. Is it any wonder that black guys are so like stereotyped this way or something?
It's always
it's like
great, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
Mark Wahlberg blinded a Vietnamese man because he was Vietnamese.
It's true.
Just hit him in the face.
And he still gets a lot of work.
Liam Neeson, there was a whole bit with that as well.
That's a plug to my next podcast, which is called Things Which Literally Did Not Need to Happen.
Swift segue.
Love that.
Where I will be discussing
things
You guessed it.
that did not need to happen.
There we go.
Liam, you are first on.